Hi, this is John Lockwood for John Next Door, and this video tutorial is all about using the Advent Numbers set, which was launched at the same time as the Advent Pop Box. So this set of numbers has been designed so that they've got a slightly festive air to them, but you can use them all year round. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually bring in some that I've already done. So what I've done with these, so these numbers here I've done ready to go on to one of the Advent pop boxes or the Advent calendars. And you can see you get this beautiful number, quite a bold one, with these little stylized almost poinsettias and dots cut out of it to give you that little bit of extra interest in there. There's even little dots on the edge where there's not enough space, just to keep that design element going. I'm really pleased with this. For these, I've used these in combination with the dies in the Advent pop box. So if I wanted to, and the idea was that I've made an Advent box here, which was made in one of the previous tutorials. So I'm just going to take the number, and you can see there, fits on exactly. So that's for the 8th of December or the 8th gift. Really simple. But I want to just go through using them and an idea for using them on their own. So in the numbers, the difference is we would normally receive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and a 0. Because I've called these Advent numbers, and because we use a lot more 1s and 2s, because we have a lot, if we're doing calendar items, we have a lot of 11s, 12s, 13s, 21, 22, 23, 24. So in the set, you'll find there's 2 2s and 2 1s, which will make your cutting a lot quicker and a lot easier. So to cut these, I'm just going to take a piece of card. So I'm just going to take a little scrap of, again, the Crafts 2 Sparkle card. This time in blue. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go for 25 for Christmas Day. So just make sure, because there are small pieces in here, that you get any scraps of card out. I'm terrible for not doing this. You can tell all of my dies when they're mine because they've always got bits in them. So I'm going to go 25. And these have been done separately so that you can able to punch these into sides of boxes or to shapes or to things like that. So I'm going to actually take one of the tags from the Advent pop box, take a long piece of tape, pick up my number 2, which gives me the 2 handles. I can then size and make sure the number 5 is even. I can then place those in the middle of the tag, which means I'll get 2 pieces. So I'm just going to pop that on, and we'll run that through the die cutting machine. Now, while that's running through, I have got a couple of pieces that I've already cut. So I thought we'd do a tag. So move the dies out. So what I've got here is, using one of my new tag dies, I've made a little fold over tag. These are launched shortly if they're not already out. Never know when people are going to be watching these. So just take the little pieces out. So from the numbers, I've cut 2 and 5. From the pop box, I've cut a large snowflake in silver, a smaller one in red, and a smaller one in white. And I've also got one of the leaping deer or stags. And from my bold numbers, I've cut here 3 letters, D, E, and C. A little bit of ribbon. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put the numbers, so I'm going to turn the letters over first, and I'm going to put them, right way round first. I'm going to put them against a line on my mat, so I can actually use the baseline on my mat to make sure I've got those perfectly straight. So it allows me to position them around, move them until I'm absolutely happy that I've got them straight on the baseline and I've got them even. And this is a lot easier than trying to glue them straight down. So there we go, we'll get that eventually. So I'm happy there. I've got December, DEC, even. I'm then going to take a piece of low tack tape, pick up all of those numbers. Yeah, if I'm not happy, I wasn't happy that the D was right, it moved slightly. So I can put it back on a straight corner. And again, until I'm happy that it's straight. I'm going to turn that over, and I'm going to use some of the Craft Artist glue glaze. and just put some dots on these letters. And this product is absolutely brilliant for gluing down intricate die cuts or small die cuts like this. There we go. Then pick up my tape and decide where I want that to go. So it's going to go just along that line there. Give it a good press down. And peel back my tape, which gets it in the right place. I'm going to do exactly the same with the 2 and 5. So again, place these against a line on my board or onto your cutting mat. So 2, get that nice and even. 5, it's a little bit easier with the numbers because you've actually got the little holes to pick them up. So there's the 25 for December the 25th. Again, piece of tape to pick them up, turn them over. Use the glue glaze. And again, I can just dab this on really simply and easily, a lot quicker than trying to pipe glue on. And it's got a little dove, I think it's called a doe's foot, so you get a little flat area at the bottom. And again, once the glue's on, turn that round, and I want those nice and straight in that corner. So again, give them a press and pull your removable tape away. So we'll finish this because I'm going to put a little bit of, again, the glue glaze in the center of the snowflake so that it holds a little bit free. I'm going to take this white one that I've done and pop that offset smaller in the center. And I think we'll just have the red one just down there. Okay. So we've got December the 25th. I'm going to just take a little bit of tartan ribbon, thread that through, get the loop, and we'll take those 2 ends over. And there's my little gift tag with a don't open till December the 25th. I'm going to take out the piece I cut earlier now, so we'll move that to one side. No, I didn't put the stag on, won't do it this time. But you can see then, when I cut this, the numbers have been designed so that they easily fall out. So I get all those little bits out. Never the easiest thing. There we go. So there's my 2. I'll get the same when I get my 5. Probably better if I bring a piece of card in. I'm going to bring another one of the Advent pop boxes in here. This is one I've cut in craft card. 2. And peel that off. There we go. So I've got then a little tag which shows me the 25th, but I also get the 5. And everything but the 0 I think will fall this way, but you will get the middle piece if you want to. So there I've got the 2 and the 5, but I've also got a nice outside line so that I can use that as a tag and mount that up. So that's a couple of different ways to use the new Advent numbers available from the John Next Door collection. For more hints, tips and ideas, why not visit Facebook? You can have a look at the John Lockwood page or the John Next Door page, or why not join the Crafting with John Next Door share group, where loads of people share their hints, tips, ideas, cards and everything on there. But for now, enjoy.